What's up, Geekazoids? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoy. So this breathing and this scenery reminds me a lot of the initial scene from the first teaser that we got for The Force Awakens when we first got introduced to Finn. Isn't it interesting that Finn crashed there in a TIE fighter and here Rey's about to fight a TIE fighter? So there's a parallel there.
We've passed on all we know.
Alright, so this is obviously Luke's voice, which I'm glad to hear. But when he says that we've all passed on what we know, what does he mean by that? Because who passed on to her all we know?
1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
Again, it sounds like Luke is talking about Rey here, but no. What is all this from the books that she read when she took it from that old Jedi tree? I wonder if he's even talking about Rey, because you know that in trailers, a lot of times they're edited out of context to sort of kind of trick us and hide the real story of the movie. But again, the trilogy has yet to show us, the viewers, why Rey knows everything or all that the Jedi have ever known. And why or how 1,000 generations are living inside her. In the original trilogy, we get Luke being trained by Yoda, then he leaves to try to rescue his friends at Cloud City. And he fails because he's massively green still. Then, in Return of the Jedi, the film is able to tell us that off screen, he's been training with Yoda for some time before he even tries rescuing Han from Jabba the Hutt. So far, all we got insofar as Rey being trained is Luke trying to tell her why not to become a Jedi. And now he's gone. So if Rey is his legend for this particular generation, she has to earn it in this film, since she hasn't yet done so in the previous two. So I have no idea who's flying this. I don't think it's Kylo Ren, because I just don't think he'd try to kill her, first of all, because remember, he wants to try and turn her. Second, if he did want to kill her, I think he'd prefer to have a lightsaber duel rematch. As far as a Star Wars animation style of flipping, slicing that TIE fighter in half, I think that's cool. But two things. This is what tons of fans, including me, have dreamed of seeing Luke do. And this trilogy gave us hope that we'd get that initially. Instead, he was a damn hologram, to subvert our expectations. And so seeing Rey do this type of Jedi force jumping and force acrobatic combat can seem a bit like a slap in the face, depending on how the story or the film moves forward, I guess. Two goes back to Rey being a Mary Sue. Wanna know what made Empire Strikes Back so great? Because Luke got his ass beaten down hard. Then he had to recover, go back, train some more, and try again. Our hero met challenges for which he had to dig deep down inside to overcome. Because that's what makes things interesting. But Rey, she's just been able to overcome anything thrown at her. First time she picks up a lightsaber to protect herself from Kylo, a trained Force and lightsaber user handily kicks his ass back to Daddy Snoke. Now, with that, and with zero real training from Luke, she's Force jumping 30 feet into the air over a TIE fighter. What is this right here? Looks like some cities or something. I don't know what that is. Looks cool though. Alright, so this scene right here, Kylo Ren straight body slamming the hell out of this guy. That was cool. But why didn't he just use the lightsaber? It was right in his hand right there. And who was that guy? And what's Kylo Ren doing here? Where are they? I wonder if they attacked the resistance base and that guy was just like a resistance red shirt. Still look cool though. Alright, so when I first saw the trailer, I assumed that this was Kylo Ren fixing his helmet or his mask. But check out these hands. They're furry. Who the hell is this? I mean, there's no reason it would be Chewbacca, would there? That is super interesting. Who do you guys think it is? BB-8. For now, that droid next to BB-8 looks fucking stupid. Oh, what's up, Lando? This was great. Seeing Lando in the Falcon and watching him laugh like that, man, that brought it back for me. If not Han Solo and Chewie flying the Falcon, then it's gotta be Lando and Chewie. So the saga's coming to an end? Well, then they got a lot of wrapping up to do in this movie. Like, where it could have been easy had Episode 8 followed what The Force Awakens set up, Episode 9 would have an easier time wrapping things up. But now J.J. Abrams got to fix up all that mess that Johnson did. Are they on a sail barge? Doesn't this look like one of Jabba the Hutt's sail barges from Return of the Jedi? I wonder what's going on there. I guess this is a medal from the ceremony at the end of A New Hope. I'm betting they're gonna put it like on Luke's tomb or like over the neck of a Luke Skywalker statue or something. Alright, so this scene here, supposedly it's from The Force Awakens, and it's just been like remastered so to have a new background because obviously Carrie Fisher's no longer with us. So the only thing for me, I guess, is why are they even hugging like this and why is Rey crying? Couple that with the title, she may just be a Skywalker.
With you. No one's ever really gone.
Another thing I didn't notice at first, but yes, this is indeed what I assume to be the second Death Star wreckage. That is fucking amazing to see. And then this. Now this is what drew me in. So many theories have been out there and so many theories are being created in the minds of the fandom right now. And I love every second of it. Now, I gotta admit, it's possible they don't even bring Palpatine back, but the fact that they might, or that there's gonna be this huge reveal regarding Palpatine's involvement, could make me entirely overlook all the issues with Episode 8. I already did enjoy The Force Awakens, and if Episode 9 is really good to amazing, I'll be one happy geek. I know now that there are theories out there that theorize Palpatine's involvement in this trilogy, but I had never heard of them personally. I mean, I'd heard stuff about Darth Plagueis, but nothing directly implicating Sidious as like a central figure to this saga. And now, if Palpatine returns, that could have so many story implications for this entire trilogy, and maybe even for the entire saga from episodes 1 through 9. I've now seen theories out there that theorize Darth Plagueis or Palpatine's involvement in the entire Star Wars saga. With this newfound excitement, I'm definitely thinking of making separate videos focusing on theories arising from the placing of Palpatine's lav here because it's just so super interesting to me. So watch out for those. Anyway, moving on. I love how this teaser seems like J.J. Abrams is kind of looking over his shoulder over to Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy and just being like, you guys thought you could just scrap everything I'd planned and set up in The Force Awakens? Suck it. Hey Ryan, let the old die, right? Here's some old for you. Kylo's mask is back. Luke is back. Maybe as a Force ghost only, but he's back. Lando is back. The Death Star is back. Darth Sidious, Emperor Palpatine, he's back. And remember how you try to subvert expectations in the dumbest way possible? Super suck it. Because I might make Rey a Skywalker. Rise of Skywalker, bitches.